Hello everyone and welcome to a week in my life vlog. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shivani and I'm a fifth year medical student studying at Imperial College London. So stay tuned if you want to see what I get up to in a typical week in my life, how I manage studying medicine and having a social life and trying to live it up in the big city.
Morning everyone and welcome to another day in the life vlog. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shivani and I make videos on a whole bunch of random things. Check out my channel to find out what they are. And if you're not new here, then thank you so much for coming back and I really hope that you guys are enjoying the content. So it's a Monday morning, it's around 8:15. I'm kind of slightly running a bit late because I should be at the house right now at 8:15, but it's fine. I'm literally just grabbing some quick breakfast. And I'm gonna eat it on the go. So I'm having a cereal bar and just some quick smoothie. I'm gonna down it basically and then head. I am on dermatology at the moment at St. Mary's Hospital and I'm going in today for the morning because there's a morning clinic and it's skin biopsy I believe. So I'm going in for that. And then I have got some teaching at 11 and another lot of teaching in the afternoon. So far it has been an interesting experience because a lot of the clinics have gotten cancelled. I think there's loads of backlash after COVID and stuff. So it hasn't really been the best organised, I suppose, because our timetable was different to the ones that the doctors are running by. So loads of clinics would get cancelled when we sort of showed up, so it's not ideal. Anyway, today should be a day where stuff is actually happening and I'll take you along with me. Guys, look at this weather right now. It's disgusting. It's literally the middle of August and this is the British weather. So I've just been to the lockers, put my bag down and my raincoat, and I've got exactly 2 minutes to get to the clinic in time for the biopsy.
So I had some online teaching at around 11 a.m. So I headed to the St. Mary's library to do this. This library is one of my favorites. It's just so pretty and it always gives me Harry Potter vibes. But yeah, I just attended the online sort of lecture. I think it was on Zoom.
I've just finished basically for the day because there's no clinics that run in the afternoon, they're just in the morning. But it was really good. I attended a skin biopsy clinic, I saw a puncture biopsy and an excision biopsy, and I think it's called curettage, which is like a surgical scraping of the skin. That was really interesting. It was a bit hectic in the morning because I obviously got there for 9, but I didn't actually see anything until 10:30. Because I think the doctor came a bit late, which is fine, but then nobody really told us when the doctor was there, so I was kind of just waiting outside for nothing. And then also, the first patient didn't show up, the second patient, it was an anal biopsy, so they weren't really comfortable having people in there, which is fair enough, so then I had to come back at 10:30. And obviously I had teaching, which I did in the library, and now I'm just waiting for the train to get back to Hammersmith on the Circle line. It's so slow. There's one coming, the next one is in 10 minutes, so I'm literally just waiting. Yeah, but I was meant to have another teaching session, but I think that got cancelled. Patients were really friendly. The consultant who I was shadowing was also really, really good, super friendly, which I love, because the worst thing about being a medical student is when you just feel like you're ignored and no one's trying to help you and you're just there like a spare part and you're like, what do you do with yourself? So as weird as the morning was, it was really productive in the end and I actually really enjoyed it, so yeah.
After a short tube journey home, I popped into this really cute cafe that I've been wanting to try for ages. This lady totally ruined my shot, but I ended up getting a iced caramel latte. Oh my god, that is so good. It's the perfect amount of caramel. I recently started watching Outer Banks and I got really into it for the first 5 episodes, but then after that I kind of lost interest. So yeah, I don't know, I might watch something on Disney Plus, finish the High School Musical, the series, season 2, but that was kind of annoying me, so I don't know, I'll let you know what I end up watching, but for now I do really need to eat because I'm starving. On the way home, I picked up a burrito from Tortilla, which is the best burrito place. They also do student discount and NHS discount. I think it's around 10%. But yeah, I downed this because I was so hungry. I spent the next couple of hours just doing some studying. So I made some dermatology flashcards. I rewatched a few of the past dermatology lectures, the ones that I didn't quite fully get my head around, and made flashcards on those as well. And I actually ended up working really productively for a good 2-3 hours. I went to Poundland, got the bits that I wanted, got some pomegranate berry liquid, some disposable tablecloths. No, what? Some disposable, what is it called? All-purpose cloths. And then I got a toilet duck thing to keep the toilet fresh, and some mascaras. I just feel so, not even physically tired, just mentally tired, and my mood is kind of a bit down. So I don't know, maybe it's the weather as well, just everything's looking a bit grim, to be honest. And you just can't be bothered to do anything, and you just want to just lie down and that's it. They don't want to see this, Shivani. Come on. To make myself feel better, I decided to make my favourite ginger curry, and I had 2 chana parathas with this because I didn't have time to make roti today and I couldn't be bothered. And then I watched Love Island and went to bed for a semi-early night. So I woke up, had some breakfast, and then packed my lunch for the day. I headed to the hospital for the same time, 9 o'clock, for the general clinic, which finished at around 12, half 12. I then had some lunch and headed to the library and did some work. So I just did more dermatology flashcards and just did some general reading on things I didn't quite understand and rewatched some of the lectures. So same thing as I did the day before. I ended up working for a good few hours because I had plans later near Paddington, so I thought I'd just go to the library and work until then. Popped into Superdrug and got this shampoo that I've been looking for a long time. Then I went to Half Fairs with Tom, which is this really, really amazing Persian restaurant. We started off with some baba ganoush and bread. We then got a mixed grill, which was so tasty, and something called gourmet sabzi, which is a very herby dish, and you have it with saffron rice. And the food here was so good. I literally cannot tell you. We were quite full and couldn't really stomach dessert, but instead we got Persian tea, which was so tasty.
What are the bits in it?
That's just the tea leaf.
That's so good.
Don't want to mislead. This is all you need.
Hi guys, so this morning has been quite hectic. Basically I had pathology lectures, which are all remote, in the morning starting at 9, and then they finish at around 12, and the rest of the afternoon is basically a shoot day. So it's for Cass Business School. They want to take a couple more shots and stuff, so it's just going to be photography. So I'm on my way there now. I'm just waiting for the tube, and I think we should finish at around 5:30. We've done another day of just photography, and that was quite difficult because it was all outside and it was in the rain as well. Yeah, so as I was saying, the shoot before was in the rain and it was all outdoors, so there was a lot of walking around and I got really tired, and I'm pretty sure I got ill from that day. But today it's all inside the business school building, so it should be warm. Although it is a really nice day today, but it should be more chill because it'll be less walking around and that kind of stuff. City Business School is in Moorgate, so it is a bit of a trek away. It takes me about an hour, 50 minutes to get there. If I finish at 5:30, I should come home for 6:30, and then I'm making ramen tonight. So yeah, just looking forward to having a chilled evening. This is the ramen that I ended up making. It tasted so good, guys. I literally am so proud of this dish. And of course, we watched Love Island at the same time. So I had quite a chill morning. I woke up kind of late, and I started off by doing a couple of hours of tutoring and just some general studying as well. Again, working on my dermatology flashcards. For lunch, none of us could be bothered to cook, so we ended up getting Nando's, which is super nearby. Also, you get 20% NHS discount. When I got back to my flat, I kind of just had a few like little random errands to do and stuff, like, you know, call the bank about something and like just boring stuff that you probably don't want to hear about. So I did that and then got a bit late because I was on the phone for ages because it takes ages to get through, right? But I managed to sort it out in the end. And so after that, I ended up making dinner later than expected. So I ended up making dinner for like 9 o'clock, so just in time for Love Island. And I had bangers and mash, forgot to film it. It's really hard when you're vlogging like a good few days, like a week. Like you just forget that you're vlogging. Like I'm quite bad at it, but yeah. So I had bangers and mash with onion gravy, which was peng. And then I watched Love Island with Shreya, was very entertaining. And then we were just chatting for a while and just sitting and stuff. It's around 10:30 now. I've just cleared the kitchen, done the bins, that kind of stuff, because I don't know about anyone else, but I can't go to sleep if I've got like dirty dishes by the sink and stuff. I just can't do it. Like my kitchen has to be clean and clear before I go to sleep. And also like the worst thing is waking up in the morning and knowing that you've got dishes to do. Like I'm just not about that life. I don't know about anyone else, but a really messy room bothers me so much. So I spent the next hour or so just tidying my room, sorting some things out. And here is some footage of me trying to get rid of a moth that came into my room. I wanted to have quite a relaxing evening, so I lit some candles and did a face mask. So guess what I've just seen is out on Netflix right now. Oh my god. I have been waiting for time for this movie to come out. I love all of the kissing booths. I think they're so cool, they're so funny, and I like high-key just want to watch it right now, but I'm also quite tired. But I don't want to like start it and then stop and finish it tomorrow, and I know that if I start it I'll just end up watching the whole thing. So yeah, I don't know what to do. So I had a really random craving for Pizza Hut cookie dough, but when I tried to order it from Uber Eats, they had basically shut, I think, at 10, so they weren't taking orders at like 11. And I went on the Pizza Hut website, but again, like the minimum order was £12.99, and like the cookie dough is £4, so there was no way of getting the cookie dough that way. So I looked on Uber Eats at what other desserts they had, and I ended up getting Snog, which is basically frozen yogurt for anyone who doesn't know, and it's so good. This was actually stupidly expensive for what it is. Like I think it came to £6 something. Oh, they actually put everything separately, which is interesting. So I got the frozen yogurt in just the plain flavour, which is my personal favourite, and then I got cookie dough pieces to go in it, look like those, and then I got some milk chocolate, just like curls things. So yeah, the closest thing I could find to cookie dough on Uber Eats at this time that was delivering. Unpopular opinion, but I actually like frozen yogurt more than I like ice cream. I watched about 45 minutes of the kissing booth because I was just so tired I couldn't watch anymore. I did my skincare routine before bed and then I went straight to sleep. So in the morning we had a dermatology quiz, which basically marked the end of our placement. I made some lunch after this. I just made myself a ham and cheese toastie. I ate that and watched the rest of the kissing booth and finished it. I then popped into Lidl to get some general bits and bobs, some groceries. I got myself an iced coffee from Costa on the way back because I actually had a free coupon. And then for dinner, I made a stir fry with a chicken grill on top because I thought I needed some protein from somewhere, right? And this ended up tasting really good. I actually used the sauce pack, the Wagamama one that you can buy from Waitrose. My sister and brother-in-law came for the weekend to London and we had lots of things planned. So we started off by going for just a lunch in Covent Garden, and we also met my cousin and his girlfriend too, which was really nice. Say hello! Hi! Where are we going?
Franco.
Yeah, we're going there for lunch. We haven't actually booked a table because it's walk-ins only, so hopefully we're there on time.
This place does amazing ice cream. It's called Amarino and they do so many flavors. They're all so good. Their mango sorbet is amazing.
We are about 3 clues into a scavenger hunt which we're doing around Covent Garden, and it's called The Curse of Covent Garden. What you have to do, it's all like via your phones and stuff, but you get like clues. You have to go and like solve the riddles and stuff, and then you get the next clue. And then eventually you... What happens in the end once we get all the clues? We win. Yeah, so basically a lot of it's like historical like landmarks and stuff that you got to try and find, and like statues and like little pieces of information and stuff. And I think we're doing quite well. You get a 10-minute penalty if you get the answer wrong. We haven't got that so far, but to be honest it's just funny because there's like 5 of us trying to figure out one clue, but we're just trying to find the next clue now. It says what? Spelled W-A-T-T. Yeah.
We finished the scavenger hunt not in the time that we wanted, and we headed to the Escapeologist just to get some drinks before dinner. For dinner we went to this Indo-Chinese restaurant called Fat Bunded, which was so tasty. Bit of a weird name, but very tasty food, and we got a lot of dishes. To finish off the night, we headed off to the Alchemist, which is basically a like chemistry themed bar, and they make all these funky drinks and they present it with all this like liquid nitrogen, and that was really cool.
Okay. Okay.
And of course, we finished off the night with a KFC. Next day we headed out for lunch to this really cute Thai place in Hammersmith called Poppy's. They always have really funky decorations but great food, so if you're looking for some really good Thai food in West London, go to Poppy's. So I am currently just catching up on Friday's Love Island because I didn't have time to watch it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired at the moment. Yesterday was really tiring. We were literally up for ages. And you can probably hear Love Island in the background, but I am too lazy to go and turn it off while I talk in this. So yeah, plan for the rest of the day is I need to go do some grocery shopping, pack my bag for tomorrow because I'm starting my GP placement tomorrow, which is all the way in Ilford, so that's an 80-minute journey, so there, like one way, so that's great, all the way to the end of the district line. I am going, which is lovely. So yeah, I need to pack my bag for tomorrow, get my clothes ready for it because obviously I'm gonna have to wake up quite early. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a chilled evening. I have had a really good weekend. It was really nice to catch up with everyone, and it was really fun. Like it was really tiring, but it was really good. So yeah, I'm literally just gonna have a chilled evening, probably have a bath later, cook some dinner, get an early night ready for my week starting tomorrow.